We've announced our independent foreign policy for the umpteenth time. We've considered all the aspects very carefully all week, talked to all sorts of people here.
Palestine does not fully meet the accepted criteria for a state, as it does not fully control its own territory or population. Recognition at this time, we also think, is open to political manipulation by both Hamas and Israel. We are not ready to make that gesture.
Measured and balanced all the considerations and realised that the time today wasn't the right time.
On October the 7th, 2023, Hamas unleashed a horrific and brutal attack on innocent Israeli civilians. The worst massacre in Israel's history, with 1,200 innocent people killed and 251 people taken hostage. New Zealand designated Hamas a terrorist organisation in February 2024, and Hamas remains in control of significant Palestinian territory as the de facto government of the Gaza Strip. And it continues to hold Israeli hostages, reject Israel's right to exist, renounce terrorism, or agree to disarm. We cannot recognise a state where terrorists play a role in its government. Foreign Minister Winston has announced the New Zealand government's decision not to recognise the state of Palestine at this time. And as we've seen, even with the CNN interview last night, Hamas refuses to take any responsibility for October the 7th. Some of our friends have pursued recognition, others haven't. And irrespective of their positions, we form our own independent assessment and with our own independent foreign policy acting in New Zealand's national interest.
And one coalition partner put it like this.
I actually think that this is a very proud day for New Zealand. Clear thinking, morally clear, coming to the right position.
The New Zealand Jewish Council backs the government's move. In a statement it says, in principle it supports a state of Palestine alongside Israel. But first, it wants all Israeli hostages released, Hamas to be removed from power in Gaza, and it says there should be unified and effective Palestinian leadership.
A morally repugnant decision. We are lining up with the Trump administration and forgetting our proud history of having an independent foreign policy.
It's a cowardly position that they have taken. New Zealanders want to see us be principled in our response. We're now an international outlier. New Zealanders want to see us be principled in our foreign policy. New Zealand had an opportunity to show leadership here. I think New Zealanders were hoping that our government would take a principled position and recognise Palestine. As our friends, they failed to show that leadership. It's also morally reprehensible that New Zealand's government is turning its back on Palestine. This government is not following New Zealand's long-standing, principled, independent foreign policy. I think Winston is just all at sea here. David Seymour, Winston Peters, Christopher Luxon don't seem to be able to agree on foreign policy. We made the commitment at the last election that if re-elected we would have recognised Palestine. That would have been done by now, and it will be done by the next Labor government.